Good morning, everyone. This is Badoodles coming on a rainy morning here in Georgia. But today I'm going to be doing a quick journal made with envelopes and Dollar Tree items. So to get started, I'll show you the things we'll be using. Today we'll be using assorted stickers from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree have these little tags that's really nice. Okay, and then we may use a few stamps. So I have a couple of stamps here. And I'm not sure if we'll use it, but a lot of times on my journal, around the edges of the pages, I will kind of distress the edges. Then I use some of these papers from this pad here, which I got at Joann's, and a lot of times they're on sale. Of course, that's when I bought them. I think they were 2 for $5. The envelopes came from the Dollar Tree. We're using envelopes and also the cards, and these came from Hobby Lobby. So to get started, of course we need some glue. I did use my scoreboard and cutter. Not sure if we'll use that today on screen actually. So the very first thing I did was I cut some pieces of paper to be the size of my envelopes, okay? My envelopes actually becomes my cover. I sealed the envelopes. Even though the envelope have glue on it, I still put me a little bit of extra adhesive there. Then the next thing I would do for the cover, I would use my glue stick. It's Jot. It's from the Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, it really holds pretty good. Just be sure to really do the edges. And if you notice today, I'm working on a silicone mat, and a lot of times I use that when I'm using lots of glues and stamps and everything, because it can just be wiped off. Then I take this here and I put right on the cover. And then what I do to give myself an extra pocket is I take my scissors and I cut right on the edge, which gives me an opening there for a pocket. So that is my cover. Then on the inside cover, so you're not seeing all this envelope stuff going on, I take my glue stick. I have a little piece of paper cut a little smaller, and I would put the glue all the way around that. And glue that down. So now that first part is finished. Then you notice I have 1, 2, 3 cards. You could use as many as you want. These are A2 cards. Then I also have another envelope, and of course the first thing I would do is to make sure this sticks. I would put additional glue there and seal the edge. Then cut my edge here. So the inside of my back cover, to cover all that up, I would put glue all the way around again and stick that there. For the back cover, to cover the envelope, again, I do the same thing all the way around, making sure I get plenty of glue. And stick that in there, try to line everything up. So now my back cover and my front cover is completed. Then I take a piece of my paper, my cover paper, and I cut a strip that's 1 inch by whatever the length of your book is. And on that, I then put 3 strips of tape. Okay, straight down tape. And sometimes, you know, if you don't want to use this, you can use a wet glue. You can use the red line tape, which I usually use on something to make sure it has a lot of stick. So I'm going to go on and put one more of these on there to make sure I have plenty of tape to really hold that good. Okay, burnish it good. Make sure it's burnished really nice. Then the next thing I do is peel this off. Okay, come on off. Okay, you want to give me problems. Okay, so when all else fails, you get you a pen and lift that up. Okay, so then we take our front cover and we line it up. I forgot to say, I did score this at 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, twice. And I line that first score mark up right along the edge of there. Then I put my first page in of my card. Usually on this, even though I did put that there, I usually would still put a little bit of glue along each edge. Second one in. You know, I'm barely staggering these just a little bit. Then I would put my next one in. I'm going to put a little glue off camera on here. Put that right there for you to see. Okay, then I'm going to pan out just a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to put a little glue on the edge of this one as well to make sure it sticks down. So now I have those pages, and then the next thing I do is I put my back cover on. And make sure it seals down tight. So that's my little book. Oop, one page is not lined up that good. I just hope I can unpeel it and stick that on there good. Okay, so that's the basic of your book. So when you open it up, you have the page here with the pocket, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have some writing pages, or you can put cards on it, and then you have another pocket here. Then I would begin to decorate it. And I'm going to go with a boho theme, kind of. So first thing I'm going to do is I got my stickers, came from the Dollar Tree. They're Jots. And I put that on here. Okay, so that's the very first step. It's a little bit long, so I'll take my scissors and I would trim that. Okay, so that would be my first step. Then I would decide, okay, what else do I want on it? I love the elephant, so let's go with the elephant. So we're going to put that right above there. So that's looking pretty good. Now, since this is kind of, maybe we can use this as a little inspirational journal. So maybe we use this hopes and dreams on it. That looks pretty good, I think. And then we'll take some of these other 3D butterflies. Got these from the Dollar Tree as well. So, you know, I'm all about crafting on a budget. I don't like that butterfly. Don't like that one. Let's go with another butterfly. I think I like that a little better. We'll stick that right there. So right now we could leave this cover as is, or we could do more, maybe put a couple little pearls or diamonds, and then on the inside of your book, say you could, maybe you want some little tuck spots on there. Okay, so to create a tuck spot, I would put glue along my 2 straight edges, and I'm doing that off camera. And I would put this right here. Okay, so now that creates a tuck spot. And of course you want to decorate that a little bit. So since we used the one butterfly on the corner, let's use a butterfly here as well. Stick that like here, okay? I don't think that one is glued that well. So then say if you wanted to use some stamps. Okay, let's pull a stamp off. Maybe you're using this as a journal for inspiration. Maybe you could put a little quotes in the corners or whatever. So I'm going to ink up my stamp. No, this might be dry. Did I not put the top on tight? Let's see. Yeah, that one's dry. So we're not going to worry about that, but you could put stamps there. And then on my back cover, maybe even on my inside back here, maybe this came from the Dollar Tree. It's a little stamp. It just said handmade with love. And maybe so if you're giving it for a gift, maybe inside or on that back cover you could stamp handmade with love. Now if you do that, make sure you give that a few minutes to dry, because that glue does take, that ink on there. It's a pre-inked stamp that came from the Dollar Tree. Then take this little card here, little hang tag, came from the Dollar Tree, and you can stick a few of those in the pocket. And that's a quick and easy 15-minute journal. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, go down and give me a thumbs up, please. Also, subscribe to my channel. I know I'm trying to grow the channel as I go. I'm trying to be consistent on getting videos uploaded. And also go visit my website, www.padoodles.com. And again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.